Hey, this is Taylor from KBFoamStrike, and today we're going to check out my arsenal.
All right, welcome to part 2 of the arsenal. Today we're taking a look at this big blue bin. It's got a ton of good stuff, and starting out we got a purple big bad bow. This one is still stock. It takes the original arrows. I still have it, but I've seen people that right here, they take the barrel and they put a PVC on it. It can shoot darts. I'm going to leave that one stock for now, but I love the way it looks. Now we got ourselves the Chaos Mag, which could only mean that the Chaos is in here as well somewhere buried underneath all this. Next up, we got a BOOMco blaster. This is a Halo Needler. It's really cool. You can slam fire it like this, and I think mine has a problem because I can't prime it and then shoot. That's the only way it works, but I really like that one, so it's still cool. Then we got a special edition rough cut. This is the Zombie Strike Orange edition, and then I have the green one in here as well somewhere. Here we got the First Order Stormtrooper blaster that's kind of like an evader. I found this thrifting on episode 5. This thing's huge. Luckily it fits. Alright, and then we got a Proton that's Vortex. I like this one. It works really well. Over here we got another BOOMco Halo blaster. This is the plasma pistol. It shoots about 70 to 80 feet per second. It's really good. I like that one. And then we got a couple of battery trays. One of them is for the Nemesis. I use the rechargeable so I don't need it anymore, and the other one came from a Stampede. And then here we have a Max Force blaster. This is a Sawtooth. I found one of these thrifting a while ago, but I didn't pick it up because I already had this one. And I've seen people turn them into strifes, and the design of it's really cool. So one of these days I might do that. And then we have another Vortex blaster. This is the Lumatron. It comes with a special magazine that shoots discs that can glow in the dark, so that's cool, but we'll put that aside. And then we got an Alien Menace blaster. I don't remember the name of this one, but it's cool because you can just pull this and it shoots right out. You don't have to prime it. Kind of like a nail biter. And then, ooh, now we got some tactics. We got Nerf walkie-talkies. You never know when you're going to need those on HVZ, and you can talk to somebody 10 feet away from you. And then we got ourselves a buzzsaw, and get ready. Oh man, this thing makes some noise. It's a flywheel blaster that shoots the big green balls. It's pretty cool. Another BOOMco blaster. So I got a lot of my BOOMco stuff in here. This one is like a clip-fed blaster, and it's crazy because they also make these like 40-round clips. I have one of those somewhere else in my collection, so just using that on this thing, it's ridiculous. But yeah. You just prime it, it goes to the next one, goes to the next one, so that's pretty cool. And then we got a clear Raider. So I wanted to keep one of these in here and kept the other in a different box. And then I got another special thing is the Rampage. It's a Sonic edition. So I like to keep at least one special edition together, so that's cool. And here we go. Here's the other rough cut, the green one. So this came in like a multi-pack, the 2 rough cuts did, so those are cool. What else we got in here? We got a Disruptor. I prefer these over Strong Arms because the prime slide is a little more comfortable. And next up, we got the Zombie Strike Blow Dart Gun. This is the one that I found thrifting, and you better believe I sanitized this thing like crazy. And we have the Desolator that I also found thrifting episode 5. This one I modded, and it's got like a 41 or 42 millimeter cage. It wasn't performing the best, so I ended up taking all the wiring and motors out of this and ended up putting it in a Raven. So we'll go ahead and set that aside. It's just a shell now. Here we got a Rebel blaster. This is cool because it lets you shoot around corners, and it's got a little mirror thing and different angles. And it's not too bad, but yeah, it's a fun one. And then here we have a clear Recon. These things are wild. You can see the whole plunger tube moving back on the top, so it doesn't get the best performance, but it definitely looks cool. Oh, we got another Toy Story blaster. First episode we had the Buzz, and now this one we got the Zerg. I actually found one of these on the very first thrifting episode we did, and yeah, this thing packs a punch. Hey, what do you know? More BOOMco. So we got another one of the little pistols, and then we got this one that's lets you like flip it and then reload. That one's a lot of fun. Yeah, there's just so much in here. Let's see. Let's stick with pistols, we got a couple of night finders. We got a whiteout edition, and then we got the clear one. These are really cool. I like the night finders a lot because the plunger tube it's really big, and you can put K26 in here and hit like 120 with them, and maybe even more if you want to get insane. And we got the original long shot front pump gun. It's not the best, but hey, it's cool to have a complete long shot. The other part of it's in here, right here. Here we go. So yeah, and I think, yep, there we go. We got the sight for it too. So yeah, this thing's complete, and I have the 2 yellow clips that were included with it in the first part of the arsenal video inside the collection of magazines and drums. But yeah, here this is together, and I gotta say, it still looks pretty sharp, you know, for it to be a blaster from around 2006, I think. Crazy. But yeah, that's a pretty one right there. All right, more BOOMco. Here we got the Halo assault rifle. This thing has a similar clip system like that pistol I showed earlier, where it can feed in through the side right here. And then, let's see if I can find that clip. Here we go. So yeah, you just stick it into the side, and then you pump it up like this. It's just an air-powered blaster, kind of like a mag strike. And then, yeah, you just keep pumping and pumping and pumping. The more you do, the more power. So yeah, got to keep pumping, and then fire that trigger, and you go brrr. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, I don't know. So it has some storage down here in the stock. You can keep an additional clip. And yeah, I really like that one. And then here we got a Rapid Strike. This is the first one I ever tried to mod, and this is back before I knew anything about lipos, and I just put like a RC car battery adapter to it. And yeah, it's not the proudest work I have, but I still got that little memento. And then here we have a vintage blaster. I can't tell you the name of it, but looking at the Pokemon stickers, that should date it around 98, 99 or so. But yeah, a little 4-shot pistol. That thing's pretty cool. What else we got? We got the Nerf cam. Found this thrifting not too long ago. And I originally thought it was full auto like a Rapid Strike, but it's basically a Strife. That's all it is. But still pretty cool. Might mod that one of these days. All right, and here we have that glow mag I was talking about for that Lumitron. And then we have the Falcon Fire. This is a nice little one-shot barrel breech type of pistol. And then we have a Rebel style strong arm. This thing's cool. I had another one of them in the part 1, but this one has its little dart storage, so I keep the better one in this container. That's cool. It lets you put a couple of darts in the bottom. And we got ourselves another Raven. This is one that I found it was missing the battery door on it, and had a couple of issues with it as well, like battery corrosion, so that might get modded in the future, maybe not. It wasn't too bad. Here we got a couple of Fire Strike, or actually just one Fire Strike, and then a Snap Fire. And then we have some Rebel style Fire Strikes as well. One of them's like a zebra print. I really like the Rebel stuff. I like the way that the designs are. Those are cool. Another pistol, we got a Zombie Strike pistol, and then we have the Elite version of the Nintendo Wii Blaster. And this one came with a different game where you had to have like a decoder, and here it is. This little red thing slides on, and then when you're playing the game and you have the Wiimote installed, it'll tell you which target to shoot and stuff like that, I think. But yeah, if you just use it as a blaster with darts, you don't even need that thing, but it's cool, I guess. A little pop-up thing, a little sight, if you want to call it that. Here's a Stampede. This is probably the one that has that battery compartment that was on top of the bin when we first started at the beginning of the video. And here's that Chaos that I found thrifting in episode 6, and then that was the magazine that was also on top of the container at the beginning of this video. So we got some more ball blasters. We got Reactor, and then we have some off-brand type of one. And then when it comes to the king of proton reactor balls, whatever they're called, man, this is the best right here. We got the Pulsator. You can fit a couple of balls on each side, and then you just keep pumping it back and forth, and they just keep popping out. Bow, 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 bow. Man, this thing's a lot of fun. And lastly, we have a Hyperfire. This is another one of those things that I modded. You can see it was missing a battery tray, so I just cut out acrylic and I was able to put it on there, but it ended up not wanting to fire properly, so I just gutted the parts and I modded a Rapid Strike with it. So yeah, that's everything in here. Thanks for watching this part of the arsenal. I got tons more coming up soon. If you want to check out the old ones, click the link above. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.